All right, hi everybody. We're going to do a quick video today. We have a Mitsubishi DA M10 on the board on the bench, and this is actually one that I did. How long ago was it? Probably about 3 years ago. And my buddy Dave has kept it because he wanted to sell it as a pair with with its associated preamp and everything. But we needed to do one thing to it, and we just haven't had the time. It's how crazy it is around here. So we got these new terminals, and actually has a nice aluminum base plate on it and everything. And we're going to replace those because these are notorious for having bad terminals. These things just do not hold up. You can see how loose they are. So we're going to replace those. And so it's just going to be a quick, easy little video. And I just wanted to share with you that Dave is here today. And I'm going to turn the camera around and introduce you to him because, honestly, without Dave, there would be no X-Ray Tony B. I mean, all of our things we do together as a group, and we're a team. And a lot of these things, he does a lot of hard work finding these things. I think if you look at some of the other YouTube channels out there, especially the ones where they actually have stores where they sell the stuff, you'll find out that it's a lot of work to find these things. A lot of this stuff is hard to find, especially finding them in repairable or good condition that somebody would actually want them. And Dave does a bang-up job of that. That's his hobby, and it fits perfectly with my hobby of doing the restoration. So we work really well together, and really that's the reason that you see these videos that you see. So without any further ado, let me introduce you. All right.
It's great. It's great. Being amused.
Yep.
Tony has the knowledge. I might have some ideas and whatnot, but he's the true talent.
Yep. But we enjoy doing this. We enjoy doing it for you guys, and this is our hobby. We all work really hard, and sometimes we like to play hard too. And this is the way we do it with this equipment. So we're going to replace these terminals here, and Dave has brought some more surprises for all of you. And all I can tell you is I'm getting out of space to walk down here because I have so many projects that I have to get done. And so he's going to be taking some of these current projects back with him to try to sell them or whatever we end up doing with them. And he brought some new things in that a couple of them I'm really excited about. And you'll be seeing that over the next several months because you know how much stuff I tell you we have. So anyway, let's get started on this. All right, let's pop the cover off this jewel. And right there's where we got to go. So these look to be just snap fit in there because I don't see any screws holding it. So let me look here a little further. It's been a while since I worked on this. Okay, so these are out, and they have these little squeezy things on the front and top and the bottom. And you can't really reach in there to get to it. And so I just kind of used these for something they weren't intended for. And after doing the, proctologist doing a root canal finagling, they came out. So now what I'm going to do is these have to be drilled and screwed in here by the looks of it. And my question is, are these going to fit properly? So I'm looking. They must figure that you're going to put a washer in behind there or something to lock it in. Or no, I see what they did. They have these little 3D printed clips that hold it in from the back. All right, that's slick. I like it. All right, I'm going to mark these wires, and we'll get these off of here, and we'll get these put in. Well, what do y'all say we get some flux smoke on the lens of the new camera so it matches the old camera? I bet all of the comments are going to blow up on me saying that, huh? There we go. Okay. this off. And I'll just take the rest of them off. And we'll transplant them onto the new one. And this thing will be good to go. This is the Achilles heel of these things. How many of these, Dave, did we get? 2 or 3 of them? Something like that. We had 3 of these amps. All 3 of them had bad terminals. These are... Apparently you rotate this thing and it pulls up a little clamp, and it's just so cheaply made that they break. They won't tighten anymore, and they're just a pain. So if you're gonna restore one of these, you really want to consider the upgrade kit. And I'm sure you can make one of these. These just look like regular, banana jacks and stuff, but it's pretty nice. And these little 3D printed clips that they made are just make it drop-in replacement. So pretty cool. All right, got these ones done, and I'm putting some heat shrink on there because we don't want Dave hollering at me for doing messy work. I get hollered at enough by all of you out there. So we're going to put these on here like this first, and we're going to try to clip them on there. And I even remembered to put the heat shrink on before I soldered it this time. How about that? So here we go. I thought I was going to get another one of these things for to have a spare in case this one ever wore out. Because I bought this off of an electronics parts house that went out of business, and I got it real cheap, brand new in a box. And these things are selling for a lot of money on eBay. I was surprised. I mean, it's literally a heat shrink gun. That's pretty much the main thing. It's a heat gun, but it's small, and it's really fast, as you saw. But I like it. These is Weller's 6966, but pretty cool. If you can find one of these, you ever see one, pick it up. It's worth it. They're very good. And hey, no asbestos. Look at that. All right, so here's the idea. You take this little plastic thingy here, and you stick it in behind here. It's pretty slick. If you got better dexterity than I do. And then we put this up in here. And then while you hold the whole mess together, you get the screw started. And we should be able to, let me see where I'm at, right there. And that just clamps it in and holds it all together. So you don't really have to drill anything. So they give you those little 3D printed things. So I get this one started, and then you can actually line it all up and get them even, and then tighten them. And it just looks like it belongs there, right? So let me get the other side in there, and you won't hear me cussing trying to fiddle it in there, and I'll be right back. All back together. Let's put the bottom on it, and of course, got to test it out, don't we? All right, we're all hooked up. Let's listen to High School Tony and his best friend up in their room with a tape recorder, playing around with their guitar and with our stuff here. It's horrible. So I'm going to subject you to it. Where is it? Let's see. That's enough of that nonsense. That's what happens when you have nothing to do. So anyway, it works. You saw the little meters moving. Everything is good. And I think that's a wrap for this one. So again, I want to thank Dave for bringing everything down here and for all the help he does. And you guys all finally got to see the man himself. And until next time, we both wish you peace, joy, happiness, and good health in your lives. And we'll see you again real soon with many more projects. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.